electric for this EASHL playoff showdown. Along with Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski, and it's win or go home tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. The Wolfpack have taken possession along the wall. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Wagner's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Into the offensive zone. Oh, absolutely hammers them.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Crunch have gained control of the puck in their own zone. And they send it right back to him. Here's the puck. Oh, what a save in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, sense that we're going to dictate pace. I'm going to do my part. Well, you can't do that, or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Straps the puck at center. Let's see what the officials are calling. Devils getting called for tripping on the play.
On this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Michaels gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Philadelphia's got the puck short-handed. What a steal in his own end. Passes it over. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
And makes the save. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. The Crunch have it in their own zone. St. Louis fails to capitalize on the man advantage, and we are still tied back to even strength here.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Oh, that was a ringer.
And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. St. Louis has it near the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Sends a pass over. St. Louis has it behind the net. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Moves the puck into the attacking area. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Slides the puck over. Grabs it in his own end. Here they come on the attack. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. Turned aside with the glove by Lehman. Takes the feed from the wing. Here we go. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Michaels won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Shakes loose. The Crunch have possession along the boards. Sends the pass over. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. James plays it against the boards. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. From point blank, he scores! finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number 1.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis' power play unit saw some times through the first period, but they were unable to capitalize on their opportunities, James. In this game, you got to find a way to connect because it really can be the difference maker.
Moves into the offensive zone. Here's a chance in front, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Sends it out in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the dish. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here's a feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Philadelphia's now taken a 2-goal lead here in the second.
Well, that's a huge goal. That's going to give them a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it takes to have an impact. They put it in the net. Now they can take a deep breath and go play with creativity.
Referees signaling for a penalty. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Stick penalties are a coach's nightmare, often due to laziness. You got to keep your feet moving and catch up to your opponent. Can't reach and pull.
Big time stop. Michaels working it around in the corner. On the attack along the boards. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Crunch have the puck shorthanded. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And he rings the post.
Philadelphia's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Scores! And they're cooking now.
Well, the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Wolfpack have continued to run up the score here in the second.
Well, they're finding ways to get the puck to the net. I mean, they're changing their angle and they're retrieving it when there's been a save made. I mean, that's just showing a level of urgency offensively. But how about the other end, not giving up anything defensively? The coach is going to be happy about that.
Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night. Showing a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Takes the return feed. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. He got all of that one. Angles it over to Michael. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Michael's been on point tonight. I mean, literally multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Rocks him on the play. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. And he loses control here. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly.
He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. This is a great goal. I mean, maintaining puck possession when you're getting jostled and shoved. I know as a defender, I used to poke in the back of the leg or right in around the pants. Just do everything you can to push your opponent off balance. Well, that's the case here, but unfortunately, he has another idea. He executes all of his skills, including that balance to take it to the net.
And he takes the pass. We got a whistle offside to call. Philadelphia's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Michaels won the draw at center. Picks off the pass. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Here's a save by Wagner. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
James attempting to find his touch again around the net as he has hit the bar a number of times. Man, is he frustrated.
50 seconds left. Lays the body. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Handles the pass. A chance on the redirect. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Michaels' quick stick lands from the puck here at center. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. And this one's underway here in the third. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Philadelphia's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, the opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. And that's intercepted by Solani. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And he was ready for that one.
Michael's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, sticks on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Gets in front of it for the block. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Philadelphia's got it now. Moves it to Devil. Handles the bank pass along the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. And the Tendy steps out to play it. Picked up along the boards by Dupuis. And it's a quick pass to Michael. And he keeps that one out. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Crunch have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Tosses it to James. Quick feed to Devil. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Here's a pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And that's stopped. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. Philadelphia's ready to go on the attack. Shot. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
St. Louis finally gets their man back out on the ice. We're back to even strength.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James, and coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net. Michael's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has, in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
Philadelphia's got it in the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Solani. Receives the pass. Makes the glove stop. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Takes it into the slot. Oh, that was filthy. Look at this. Down the left wing. They gain the zone. Quick use of the stick to pick it away. Oh, what a save by Laban. Dropped over the open ice. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Handles that one. The Wolfpack have the puck against the boards. Philadelphia's on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Drills them. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. And Lundqvist's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Now he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win. Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
Moves it quickly over to James. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
St. Louis has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Rings the iron.
St. Louis looks frustrated after they hit the pipe and the puck comes out, especially when you're in a close game, a hard-fought battle. They'll just have to continue to fight, press, and look for some more opportunities.
Tries to get the puck over to Solani. Oh, my! Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
I'm going to say, hands down, this is the best tradition in sports here, Cheryl.
Well, I love it as well. I mean, you're showing respect for your teammates and your opponents after a hard-fought battle. Yes, on one side it's tough, and on the other it's great, but I think it's well done.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski saying peace.